A federal judge has temporarily halted key provisions of a controversial executive order issued by former President Donald Trump that sought to require proof of citizenship for voter registration. The ruling, handed down by a judge appointed during the Clinton administration, has reignited a fierce national debate over the balance of power between the executive and judicial branches, as well as the broader implications for voting rights and election security. The executive order, which aimed to implement stricter identification requirements for individuals registering to vote in federal elections, was met with immediate legal challenges from civil rights groups and state officials. Opponents of the policy argue that it could disenfranchise eligible voters, particularly minorities and low-income individuals who may face difficulties obtaining the necessary documentation. In issuing the injunction, the judge stated that the executive order may exceed the president's constitutional authority, noting that election procedures are primarily governed by state law and federal legislation, not unilateral directives from the executive branch. This court must ensure that no branch of government oversteps its constitutional bounds, the ruling stated. Mandating proof of citizenship for voter registration without congressional approval raises serious legal and constitutional concerns. The decision has sparked intense reactions across the political spectrum. Critics of the ruling, including several Republican lawmakers and conservative advocacy groups, have accused the judiciary of undermining efforts to secure the electoral process and prevent voter fraud. This is judicial activism at its worst, said one GOP senator. The courts are obstructing common sense measures to protect the integrity of our elections. Meanwhile, supporters of the injunction argued that the judge's decision reinforces vital constitutional safeguards and upholds the principle of checks and balances. The court has rightly stepped in to prevent executive overreach, said a spokesperson for the American Civil Liberties Union (ACLU). Voting is a fundamental right, and policies that make it harder for eligible citizens to register should not be enacted without clear legislative backing. As legal battles continue to unfold, the case is expected to make its way through the appeals process, potentially reaching the Supreme Court. The outcome could have far-reaching implications for future executive orders and the evolving landscape of election law in the United States.